Two Louisiana police officers face second-degree murder charges for the death of a 6-year-old boy. He was shot and killed by officers at the end of a police chase last November. Police body camera video was released, and reporter Elizabeth Val walks us through it.
The first time we see Christopher Few, the driver Marksville deputy marshals pursued to this dead end, his hands are clearly up and out of the car. But the first thing you hear is deafening gunfire and sirens. The officer recording the scene calls it into dispatch, but it takes about 2 minutes for anyone to approach the SUV, first yelling at Few to show his hands.
Show me your hands, man.
It's at this moment the officers realize things are much worse than they already appear.
Oh.
The officer with the body camera walks back to the two men investigators believe fired 18 shots into the car, Deputy Marshals Norris Greenhouse Jr. and Derek Stafford. You can see Greenhouse's name there on his shirt. It appears that the officer whispers there's a child in the car, indicating Few's 6-year-old son, Jeremy Martis. You can make out Greenhouse saying, "Don't tell me that."
No, I'm telling you that, bro.
It's also at this point that others arrive on scene.
I heard the shots.
And someone asks if the driver is armed.
They got any weapons on them?
I have no idea. Whenever I pulled on the side,
Investigators would later confirm that Few was not armed, despite conflicting early reports. According to investigators, Officer Stafford fired 14 of the 18 shots. Right here, you can hear him ask if the driver is hit, before saying he did not know Few's son was there.
Is he hit at all?
who?
The driver.
Yeah.
I never saw a kid before, man.
Yeah, he's the kid is.
I never saw a kid, bro. He was telling him to stop.
Around 7 minutes in, the video shows the most disturbing part of this case. Though we have chosen not to show it here, the officer approaches 6-year-old Jeremy's lifeless body and checks for a pulse.
The boy's father was critically injured, but he survived. The officer's lawyers claim the men acted in self-defense and that the driver used his SUV there as a deadly weapon. Just as that footage was released, people gathered for a second night of protests over the shooting of an unarmed black man near San Diego.
So what if it was your son, your daughter?
Alfred Alongo was shot to death Tuesday after pointing an object at an officer. It turned out to be a vape smoking device.